Sagittarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. We are covering the second week of June, and we also have the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini this week. So what does that mean? Basically, we're mentally evolving and expanding. So this is not the time. There's no more time to think small. We got to dream big and think bigger and communicate these things. Tell ourselves all the things we want to manifest, not be afraid to express it and talk about it out loud, okay? So we're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. Also keep in mind, these are general readings, so it may not always resonate to the T with every single person. So just please take what fits, leave the rest out if what doesn't, and just listen with an open mind and open heart, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, I feel like my spirit kind of called me to do something a little bit different today. So I wanted to share with you an affirmation specifically for you that I want you to practice, and it's about beauty. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. And I don't just mean like physically, but internally, your spirit, you're a beautiful soul. You got to tell yourself that. And the beauty you see in others is the same beauty that you already have within yourself, okay? And this is also associated with your heart chakra that's being activated and being worked on this week. So this is with the sun and Leo. And so I feel like here, this is about your ego, your confidence, how you feel about yourself, and the love that you want to receive is the same love that you should be able to feel within yourself already, okay? So tell yourself you're beautiful, and remember that everything that you see out there that's beautiful, the trees, the plants, people, places, things, you have that beauty already within yourself. If not, you wouldn't acknowledge it. And if you, on the other hand, if you're someone that only sees the ugly, the negative of everything, you got to tell yourself, why am I always being critical or pointing those things out? There's something within myself, okay? Because always keep in mind, if there are people in your life that are only putting you down, being negative, pointing all the flaws and bad things about you, they're projecting things that they don't have or that they wish they could have onto you, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, I feel like when it comes to your health, you're going to be celebrating something. Celebrating some kind of win or feeling good about yourself. I think that you may be feeling more wanting to celebrate, feeling more energized, more confident in yourself. People may be complimenting you, like, hey, you look great, Sagittarius. Have you been doing something? Like, no, not really. I've just been minding my business. Like, oh, that's why. I just think you're gonna have something to celebrate about or something to feel good about, okay? You may be feeling the love, or you just may really be feeling kind of warm and fuzzy. I just feel overall like really good energy for you, where finally like you're becoming a lot more stable in how you feel about yourself and how you view yourself. And when you're feeling that way, you got to really take advantage of it and just enjoy it to the maximum potential, because it's not every day we wake up, we feel good about ourselves, you know? Okay, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you may be receiving love or acknowledgement from people, like telling you, wow, you did such a good job, Sagittarius, like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for completing that, you did excellent. Or, oh my gosh, I love your product, or your service is so good. Maybe you're getting a really good review, really good feedback, or a recommendation, a referral from someone because you did such a good job. It could be anything, but I just feel like you're receiving some kind of good news, or someone celebrating you, or giving you a compliment, maybe even a small opportunity that comes from this that helps you make more money. And you may have more creativity, feeling more inspired, and be making smaller connections or meeting certain people that become kind of like acquaintances that connect you with other people and help you in some way. And so if you are receiving compliments or you are receiving good feedback, just know that you did that. You deserve that. You earned that, okay? So feel good about yourself and give yourself credit when credit is due, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be though, it could be any sign, but I get more so Cancer energy with this person. This could be someone who's a creative type. Maybe what they work, their job could be something creative in the arts, music, entertainment. anything like that. Or they just themselves, they're a really creative person, really hands-on. Maybe they make things, or they cook, or they create art. They could be really crafty, really have a great imagination, but super, super just like creative, okay? And I feel like you're gonna be really receptive towards this person or towards their energy, because it seems like they're now giving you a lot of sincerity or a lot of like real, genuine love, that maybe you didn't expect, or that you didn't really see coming, or that you wish you would have had maybe a long time ago. So some of you may have been single for a long time, or you're still single right now, but it's been a while, and I think you've gotten used to it. You're like, I'm just used to being alone by now, like I'm good. But it doesn't mean you gotta be like that forever, right? I think most of us as humans, we need connection. We should be with people. Don't ever let what you see on social media, on the news and, you know, internet say, oh no, you're better off by yourself, you should be independent. Like, yes, but we're humans. We're meant to be connected with people. We're not meant to be alone forever. Having too much isolated time alone is not healthy, okay? Yes, having alone time is good for you. You gotta make sure you're doing your own thing, but at the end of the day, we all need love, we need companionship, and we're not meant to be alone. Maybe not everybody, but some people, maybe they thrive alone, but I think most of us generally, we want to be with someone. And I think some of you, it's been a long time, okay? It's been a long time. There's cobwebs in certain places. You're like, I don't even know. And I think you've just gotten used to it and you're minding your business. But I think there is love that's coming in for you, or there's like, you're really tuning into yourself and realizing what you really need and what really kind of feeds your soul, what feeds your heart, what feeds your spirit, not what feeds your body, what your body wants, because sometimes our eyes plays tricks on us. But what is your soul? What does your heart need? What kind of connection does your specific spirit need? And I feel like you're going to be tuning into that, and instead of like isolating yourself or boxing yourself out from opportunities or from certain people, it seems like now something is coming your way. So this could be a past, present, future person or situation, but I feel here that I'm hearing like home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. So you could have had a home with this person before. Maybe you guys used to live together, or you used to be together. I feel like there's history here between the two of you. There's history here. You guys knew each other, you dated, or you were in a relationship, or maybe you guys have been through something similar. But it feels like at one point this person left you stranded, or they ran away. They left you cold and dry. They moved, or they went to another place, or they decided to follow their dream, or they wanted adventure, they wanted to travel, and so you guys parted ways. I don't think it was a bad breakup. I don't think it was like a nasty ending, but somewhere like your paths separated for whatever reason. But I think now this person is coming back, or they are remembering the past. They're remembering something from their past. Maybe they were flipping through old pictures, old memories, old messages. Could be anything, and they started to remember like, wow, like I remember when I was with Sagittarius, they were a really cool person, we really had a great connection, and they start to remember like, and kind of like acknowledge all the good things that you guys had together. And of course, I know it's Mercury retrograde, right? So people from the past could be coming up, and it doesn't always mean, oh, we're gonna get back together, but maybe you're making peace with that person, or you're finally acknowledging, you're closing out a cycle or something, and not leaving things just kind of like undone. But I feel like this person's starting to awaken, or they're starting to evolve and maybe become more spiritual, become more open-minded, or start to really realize things that they didn't realize before. They've grown, they've matured, they've experienced enough now to kind of know what things are and appreciate things. And I think they're realizing, you know, when they had you, when they were with you, maybe they didn't appreciate you. Maybe they didn't realize how good they had it, or how special you really were. And now it seems like they're realizing, you know, you were always home to me, Sagittarius. I always felt at home with you. I always felt comfortable, and I don't know why I ran away or I pushed you away. I should have never done that, because now that I've gone around the world, now that I have experienced things, I realized that I was searching for something that was always here. I was like searching for you and other people, or I was out here trying to experience and do all these crazy things thinking that was going to make me happy, but really it was distracting me. It didn't bring me happiness. It brought confusion, it brought drama, it brought chaos. Everything I ever wanted, what I really needed, what my heart and soul really needed was here. It was here with you. And maybe they're acknowledging and saying, you know what, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry I made you go through things, or I'm sorry that I ever made you feel like you weren't good enough, or that there was something better out there. The grass is not always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it, where you take care of it, right? It's not about finding, oh, bigger and better. Sometimes what's already good and great is right here in front of you. And I think this person is like remembering that and acknowledging that, like, wow, I had a good home base here. Why did I want to leave? Why did I want to find something else out there, more adventure? It really wasn't for me. So this could be someone that you're running into, or maybe they're coming back into your life, or they're starting to think about these things. They're starting to think about you. Something that may recall, there could be a memory that you recall with this person that has to do with like their car or your car or something, a car conversation you guys had, or maybe there was some malfunction, you guys got lost in the middle of the road and you started to have a fight, but then you made up, or there was some kind of conversation or something that happened in a car, or when you guys were driving somewhere possibly, or you had a car accident, and maybe that was like an awakening for this person. So this could be someone who drives really fast, or they were driving really recklessly. Maybe they were in a bad car accident or got hit or something, and they were in a coma, or maybe they were seriously injured. They could have lost their life, and they started to really reflect and think about a lot of the past. And I think they had this like, you know, rude awakening or realization, and wanting to make peace, wanting to go back in time in their life and fix things that they broke, or make up for things that they messed up possibly, or just want to tell people their impact they had on them and how much they appreciate them, because they realize life is short. So they could have had one of those moments, or maybe vice versa. It could be you as well. And I think intuitively, maybe you've been kind of picking up on their energy, or you've been remembering them possibly, or you've been seeing reminders. You're like, I haven't spoke to this person. I haven't seen them in forever. And you could have been dreaming about them too. Maybe you had a dream with them, or they dreamt with you. So pay attention to your dreams, because you may be getting a lot of insights, a lot of messages coming through for you guys this week, okay? But I think mentally, you're kind of just like being quiet. You don't want to really say too much. You're keeping to yourself, but I definitely feel like this person's energy is like coming closer to you, wanting to maybe make up for things, or just like tie up loose ends where they were kind of just left untied. Okay? So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay? So hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. The link to extended will be below. Wish you guys all the best. Sending you lots of love. Bye.